Plymouth, and the owner's not around, so we can't give you a lot of details. But what's interesting about this car, to me, look at this. Proof of global warming. Now let's see what that is. Proof of global warming. Well, it appears to be a female's undergarment of some kind, and how they changed over the years, right? They got smaller. All right, look at the interior. Original. This thing's got to be, I would say, late 30s, something like that. But look at that with that little LED sign going. Oh, wait a minute. There it says. It's a special deluxe. Cliff Tinney's 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe. So, that's very innovative, I think, having that little LED sign going, and it tells us exactly what this is. So apparently Cliff is off somewhere, probably getting something to eat or something. But that's great. So we're going down Grand here. And now, oh boy, now this looks like a real, almost like a dragster. Man, look at those tires. Those are some wide tires on the back, and look at this on the front. Man, oh yeah, BDS, beautiful motors. These collectors do so well. You can literally eat off the motors. I mean, they're that clean. And it's just an amazing thing. Just amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Say, hey little fella, what, you like this car?
Yeah.
You do? Take a look over there. What's your name?
Connor.
Connor. Is this your first time coming out here?
No.
How many times have you been here?
Like 2.
2. Okay. So you like that car?
Yeah.
I want to get his face. Can we see Connor? We want to look over here. There's people out there that are watching.
Okay.
Do you want to say something to them?
Yep.
Well, what do you want to say to them?
I want to say these are nice cars and I like them all. And I'm pretty sure I like them all, and my most favorite is the blue one and the red one.
The red one behind it.
Yep.
Well, thanks for talking to us, Connor. I hope you have a good time today. But tell people out there that you'll see them later.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Good. Thank you. All righty. So let's see what else we got going.
See if there's an owner here.
Yeah, I'd like to. See if there's an owner for a car.
Okay. Whoops, sorry.
You're good. You're good. We're here. So, huh? What does? The blue one? The blue one. Okay. We found the, okay, turquoise. Well, we found the owner of the turquoise car that Connor, that's his favorite. That little boy over there that we just talked to, that was his favorite car. Yeah, they love that, don't they? Yeah. 700 horsepower? Oh my. Well, okay. This is the gentleman that owns the car. Yeah, we wanted to just say hello to you. What is your name?
My name's Gary Lockhart.
Now, I understand you own that turquoise. Would you call that a dragster? What would you call it?
No, it's a hot rod.
Hot rod.
That is a hot rod. It's an old car with a more modern engine in it is considered a hot rod. 700 horsepower of Chrysler Hemi. It's a Chrysler engine in a Ford body with a Chevrolet transmission and a Lincoln rear end. It's a combination of pieces I put together over a period of 6 years. So that's my little hot rod, and I drive it anywhere I want, and I've put 20,000 miles on it since I put it together. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
You know, that little boy we were talking to, Connor, he was a brave little boy. He was talking to the audience, and he said that's his favorite car.
Well, thanks, little fellow, wherever you are. It's It's my favorite car too. After spending 6 years of my life working on that thing, yeah, it is my favorite without a doubt. Enjoy it. I live on Palomar Mountain and drive it 40 miles down here every Friday night. So enjoy just being a part of this great event we have every Friday all summer here, and we're fortunate enough to have it in our little town, and it's probably the best cruise on the whole western United States.
It's one of the longest running shows, I understand. It's 6 months.
20th year, so it's been, and I've been here every year. The wife and I graduated high school here. We've been here our whole lives, and to have it happen in our own town is an amazing thing. So
you know what, Rich? We just settled that whole debate about if it was 20 or 21 years. This man's been here every year, right?
well, yeah, but I can't swear to it being one way or another. But as I recall, it's 20 years as I remember it. But
we'll continue to dig into that story.
absolutely, well, it doesn't matter. But we hope to just continue it on from years to come.
With you on that. Well, thank you very much for your time. And that's a beautiful hot rod. Now we know the difference. All righty. And we'll take another look at that.
Ford.
It's a what?
1934.
1930 Ford. And what is your name?
Richard Rollins.
Okay, Richard. And you enjoy the show? Oh, you too? Okay. Well, then, boy.
I bought the body from him to build this. And he had it in the storage
It had
locker
a
for
Ford
years.
engine, and I took it all apart, and there was a whole bunch of pieces, and he put it together.
So you guys are high school buddies, huh? Man,
From high school.
I love that. Now we're talking tradition here, folks. These guys are high school buddies, and one guy sold the other, some pieces of the car, and so tell me this: which one of you was the straight A student?
Not me.
You have to dig a little deeper for that one because he's not around here. As a matter of fact, he moved away and made some money somewhere.
Okay, all righty. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoy the show here. Your contribution is appreciated. Your contribution is greatly appreciated.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it and enjoy the show.
Sir, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So, hey, this place, you never know what's going to happen here when you go live. And as we go, as we see, there's more and more people coming. All those classics parked across the street there, and people just kind of strolling up and down. You still got your haircuts here, people getting haircuts. A lot of small business here on Grand Avenue, and a lot of it hasn't changed in the sense that the services offered have remained for many years. So this is really a tradition, is what we're talking about here. And I'm hearing the band starting down the road a bit, and seeing people at the eateries, and the old friends having conversations, people stopping in right here off the sidewalks. They can grab something to eat, have a drink, and that kind of thing. So it's a pretty amazing place. Oh, there you are, Rich. I was looking the other way. I thought you were over there. But that's why we get here a little early, folks. We want to be sure that we can take a look at this stuff and get some in-depth on it. Man, oh, Mustang. There it is again. Mustang. What a legendary car it became. Back in the old days, you could get one 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the column, stripped down Mustang, sold for under $2,000. Amazing. And today, we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars on these cars. And of course, is one of you the owners of this car? Oh, okay. That's right. Enjoy. So do I. Yeah, I know, that's beautiful. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. All right. So, who's the owner of that one? You are? You're the owner of this amazing black Mustang. So this is, tell us a little bit about this car.
This is a 67 Mustang Coupe. I bought it new. Actually, I ordered it with a 390, and it sat in my backyard for 30 years with a burned part in it. I decided to overhaul it when I retired, put in a 523 big block Ford. So now it's got a little more horsepower than it had originally. A little over 600 horsepower.
Oh my! You know, if horses could talk, what would they say?
It's got a C6 transmission with a gear vendor's overdrive and about a 2800 stall speed converter. So it doesn't pass gas stations very often.
Now tell me about this converter again.
The converter to the transmission.
Oh, which one? Uh-oh, I got into a can of worms there, didn't I? Because I don't know what I'm talking about. It just sounded like you had some newfangled thing going.
Yeah, the transmission converter allows it to rev up quite a bit when you're stopped. And then when you give it a lot of gas, it gets a little more torque to get you off the line faster. Then as you get going, it tends to lock up, but it never totally locks up. So it has more slippage than a standard converter would have.
And there's a purpose behind all that.
That's mostly designed for street and strip, so you can race and cruise on the street.
This man has an amazing car and a very astute knowledge of horsepower.
Oh, thank you.
How long have you been coming out to this show? How many years or months or whatever?
I've been out here since it originally started. I forget how many years that is.
Okay. Well, we have a little debate going right now. Some people are saying 20 and some are saying 21. We're going to keep the mystery going, and we're going to find out eventually what the accurate number is. So what would you say, 20 or 21?
I'll say 20.
Okay, he's going to say 20. So we're going to find out as we go along. There seems to be a bit of a discrepancy there, but you know what? Hey, give or take, a show like this, awesome.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. And we're on North County SD Live on the internet and either Facebook or YouTube, both of them. Right now we're broadcasting live. So what we want to do is people who watch this locally, tell your relatives back east they can tune in and watch this show because they're way back there, right? The internet opens it up for everybody.
The weather's got them inside.
Tell me now what?
They've got to do something. The weather's got them inside.
So that's what we need. We need to increase our share of New York audience, right? And then they're going to want to move out here.
No.
But that'll help. No, that'll help because then our prices will go up on our houses again. All right, you guys, have a good one. Enjoy the show. Thank you. Here we go. Now, this one's actually for sale. 1974 MGB GT with overdrive. So you can buy and sell here, too. It's not just a show for you to look at. Oh, my. Here we go. This looks very cool. Buick Skylark. And look at how it's been lowered. You know, the only thing about the lowering on them for me is I was afraid if there's a brick in the road, I'm in trouble. But look at that. What a beautiful car. Buick. Is the owner of that car here? Hi, do you own this car? You do? Well, we'd like to talk to you for a minute.
Okay.
This is a Buick Skylark. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's got a 215 motor V8, 4-barrel carburetor. It's rebuilt from front to end, and I changed the paint job on it. It's got a white, blue pearl paint job with metallic in it, and it does have airbags, but everything is original. Everything is the same stock engine with 60,000 miles original.
I wish I had that low on mileage on me.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful car, and I was looking for a convertible, and I sure found one, and it was a little bit north of us in the Riverside County area, and I bought it. Listen, as soon as I saw it, I bought it.
Wow, I can see why. It's just beautiful. Now, as far as the lowering, now I'm a novice at this. As folks know, I'm kind of a airhead. But When it's lowered like that, is that dangerous for you if you hit something in the road?
It is not that dangerous. It's lowered. I can still drive it. I don't slam it on the ground, but I can raise it up, lower it as needed.
Oh, okay. So you've got control on that.
Yes, I got control. I've got switches in there. I can raise it, lower it.
Oh, well,
You can take a look at it if you want.
I'd like to. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at this. So that's it. You know, I've always wondered about that, and this man just gave me an answer that makes sense. So really, they can. Oh my! Look at that. So you got like a compressor with outputs that they put air in there.
Pump the air in front, back.
So you pump the air in to raise it, and then let the air out to lower it.
Yes.
Interesting. Maybe I'm not so dumb after all. I kind of came up with that concept.
Excuse me?
I said I came up with that concept.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Put the air in, let the air out.
That,
I figured that much.
It's a great added thing to the car, and I like it. And a lot of people like it. You know, just going down the road, just you can put it up regular stock, and it's got a nice air ride.
How nice! And the thing is, this thing is just beautiful. I mean, even the trunk. You know, I mean, the thing is just clean. And so this is something. Now, how many? Did I ask you how many shows you've come to here?
How many what?
How many times have you come out to CRUISIN GRAND?
I've probably been 5 times.
Okay.
And this year I've come every week so far.
It's kind of addicting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah.
Well, do you ever get people who say, "Would you give me a ride in that car?"
All the time. I work at a middle school also, so the kids really love it. And,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, and what is your name?
John Siriano.
John, okay. Well, thanks for your time, John, and this beautiful car, this addition to CRUISIN GRAND. I think it's great. And, boy, we'll have to just give you a big old shout if we see you on the road. You take care. On North County SD Live is where we are. You would know that if you're watching because you'd have to have the address. But tell a friend of people who are out of town, because when we do this, this can reach a lot of people out on the internet, actually anywhere in the world. And we want to share CRUISIN GRAND with everybody because this is an Escondido tradition. We're still debating whether it was 20 or 21 years, but either way, it's one of the best shows in the United States and one of the longest running. You know, it goes 6 months on Fridays, starts at 5 o'clock. Now, this one here, oh boy, see, here's another one for sale. Now, here's where somebody from back east, if they saw this thing for sale, they'd want to buy it, okay? You want to sell this car, put it live on the internet, right, Rich? You know, we're going to look into this. All right, so it's for sale. This is a
63 Ford Falcon.
63 Ford Falcon Futura convertible. And, wow. There's offers. Now taking offers. Look at that phone number, 858-663-9367. Yeah. Well, if you're watching us from anywhere out of the area, you better hurry because this thing will probably go quick. I mean, gosh, you can't even get a used car for that off a lot. I mean, something, something that isn't near like this. Gads. Wait a minute, what am I saying? I could buy that, maybe. No, I can't. We're too busy investing in this technology. This is important to us. All right, we got O'Sullivan's over here, Rich. Oh, wait a minute. Corvette. Black Corvette. Stingray. Look at that. Man, they don't get any more classic than this. You look at that and you look at the interior and all of that. Wow. Corvette 427. Yeah, we're starting to get the people now. It's all starting to happen now. Now we're in front of O'Sullivan's Irish Pub and Restaurant. It's sort of a legendary place. There you can see the coat of arms up there. That must be the coat of arms for the O'Sullivans. What do you think? We'll have to ask the owner about that. Yeah. All right. Popular spot. And, of course, they're serving the Guinness Draft. How do you pronounce that, Rich? Is it Guinness Drought or... I'm not either. You got to help me here. How do I pronounce that word? Guinness Draft or Drought? What do I say? How do I say that?
We call it O'Sullivan's Irish Pub.
See the neon sign that says Guinness with the... Okay, the word below it.
We're California's draft beer.
But drought would be the name to actually pronounce.
Depends on what part of the country you're from.
Yeah. Well, or which side of the bed you rolled off on.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Okay, he hasn't had too much...
Tomato.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Okay. Why don't let's just call the whole thing off.
There's a song about it.
Yeah, there is. I'm showing my age now. Guinness Draft.
You want to meet the driver of that car?
Yeah, the owner?
I'm right here.
Okay, we found the owner. I see it took a little job on him to get there, but we did. All right, so what is your name, sir? What is your name?
Alan Boxler.
Okay.
We call him Gurney.
Gurney? What?
Gurney.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Oh, my. Now, before that, let's just take a look at this gentleman here, Rich. We got to turn around and look for a second.
Oh, that's boa.
Wow.
The name of that snake? It's a boa constrictor. It's Ebenezer constrictor.
Ebenezer constrictor. Well, he appears to be a fairly docile creature.
I think you should interview the snake.
Yeah,
I'd love to hear it.
Ask the snake how he says dropped.
No, I'd be afraid. He might show me. He might show me instead of tell me.
Hey, there's a snake on the plane. No, it's in my pants.
Uh-oh. Okay, he did have enough. Okay, I was debating that because he pronounced the everything else. So let's talk about your Corvette, the black Corvette. When did you get it? And let's just tell me a little bit about it.
I've had this car approximately 3 years. I bought it in Chicago. Doctor had it for 27 years, and he wanted to sell it. I was fortunate enough to find it and bring it back. I've done quite a bit of work to it and made some changes here and there. But yeah, it's a fun car to drive. I had one when I was 20 years old. It was a 66, 1 year different, but about the same car. And so I had to go full circle, do it one more time. So, and I'm having fun with it.
Wow. So, wow. It's a beautiful, beautiful Corvette. I'm sure that you have no problem attracting female passengers.
I never did when I was 20, and it's still working.
Look at...
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about that.
This is my dad.
Ah, okay. So what, you kind of scout for him? Or?
I'm just along for the ride.
He gets the spin off from Alan.
That's right.
Teaching him everything I know. He's a quick learner.
So it's going the other way. I thought it was going that way. It's going that way. Oh, my. Well, you guys like to hang out at O'Sullivan's otherwise?
Well, we spend a little time here every week, and after a hard week of working and so forth, we come in here, have a nice cold brew, and see who can tell the biggest lie.
That's what she said.
Well, that's true. No doubt about it.
Hopefully not about you, though. All right. Okay, we're going to get moving here. I did want to, I'm kind of weird about this, but I want you to see that coat of arms up there. Now, my understanding is some of the families had their own coat of arms. That one says O'Sullivan. We'll have to find out sometime whether the O'Sullivan coat of arms is an authentic creation. I would think it was, but it's subject to interpretation. And so thank you, Rich, for doing that. I know I was being pretty much of a fetish there. But at any rate, now we're getting over to the bands.
Cheers, Nate.
Okay. Oh, hey, Rich.
Salud.
These guys have a cheer. These guys have a cheers for us. We got to get this.
Cheers, Nate. Cheers, Nate. Salud.
One more.
We're going to see you guys on KUSI.
Hey, don't you plug them. They're a competitor. We're North County SD Live.
Okay, York County, York County.
North County SD Live. North County SD Live.
County, you bet.
SD Live. SD Live, baby.
What station we dial up?
Go on the internet.
Okay.
YouTube or Facebook, just type in North County SD Live. You'll see the recording of this show later on. But right now it's live.
I definitely have seen some of your stuff in the past. You guys do great work on there. You bet. Keep up the good work.
You got a
Thank
lot
you.
of
We will.
material here on Friday night.
I know, we sure do, don't we? Boy, you know.
What we need is some little, cute little chihuahuas.
Well, if you're driving that vet around, you'll find them.
Well, the guy with the mic's the winner.
All right, you guys. Take care now. We'll see you. All right. So, well, you know, this, you just never know. I mean, boy, it just, Cruising Grand live.
Yellow one across the street, a white one.
So, folks, tell a friend about North County SD Live. We'd appreciate that. We're building an audience, and we want to make sure that even your relatives from back east or whatever, anywhere outside of the Escondido area, can watch this on the internet live and can also click it later and watch it and just be entertained, because people are in the act of being themselves. And this place, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface. So I'm Dave Flores, and thank you for watching.